Pressure. Pressure.
Pressure. You know, pressure is going on nearly 1 or 2 weeks. But pressure in what? Solids, liquids? What we were discussing?
Solid and liquid.
Solid and liquid. Okay.
Fluid also fluid.
Yeah. Okay. Just go through the last week topic, every one of you. Go through it. Okay, children. Okay. Krishnaveni, state one of the factor which is affecting pressure in liquid. State the one of the factor which affect pressure in liquids. We studied 3 factors last class. Tell me any one of the factor. One of the factor.
Depth. Depth.
Yeah, depth. Okay, good. Shankari, what will happen as depth increases? What happen to the pressure in liquids?
And it experience more pressure.
Yes, it experience more pressure. Make it little more simple. Just to say pressure will be more. That's enough. Okay, don't make it complicated your answers. Okay, experiencing no. The pressure in liquids, pressure by the liquids increases. Correct? Okay. Okay, Nishal, another factor, Nishal. Depth is over.
Density.
Okay, density. Prarthana, what do you mean by the word density, Prarthana? What do you mean by the word density?
Mass.
Mass, not mass, mass by volume, or we can
Mass
say
by
thickness. Okay. And Leah, how does density affect the pressure? Tell me. How does density affect the pressure?
Ma'am, as density increases, pressure increases.
Very good. As density increases, pressure also increases. Correct? Okay. Now I go to the one here. Dion, you are there in the last class, correct? Dion, tell me the third factor which affects the pressure in liquids. Third factor. Where you went? Huh? Dion, when I ask a question, you just sign out or what? Huh? I saw you, now you are not there. Where did you go? Thomas, give me the third factor, Thomas. Give me the third factor, Thomas. See, Thomas, Dion, when I ask only your video goes. Dion, are you there? Say yes or no. Dion? Hello? Mute it and tell me, unmute it and tell me, Dion, yes or no there? See? Dion?
Network problem.
Network problem. When I ask question, you have network problem. Is it so? Okay. Okay. Varada, what is the third factor? Density, depth is over. One more factor.
Ma'am, I was not there in the last class.
This is not your usual excuses. I told you, you are at home. It's not like we are coming to the school. There's a record classes are there. You have to go through it and you have to see what are the topics covered. There's no excuses. After all, you have a 1 week, 1 class. If you just give me excuses like that, you will not study. You are in 8th standard. Evelyn, give me the next factor. Those who are absent, those who are missing the classes due to network, go through the uploaded videos. It's not necessary follow the video of 8C alone. You can follow 8B, 8A also, because all classes I take, no. So same topic is running. Any of these classes you take uploaded video, you can get what I taught. Yeah. Evelyn, what is the third factor? Third factor which is affecting the pressure. Don't know. Tia, what is the third factor which is affecting pressure, Tia?
Ma'am, gravitational force.
Correct, gravitational force. Very good. Gopi Krishna, how does gravitational force affect the pressure in liquids? How does gravitational force affects the pressure in liquids? Hello? Yeah, did you mute it, Gopi? I cannot hear you. Did you unmute it?
Ma'am, yes, he had muted.
Okay, now you tell me. Now you tell me. How does gravitational force affect? As gravitational force increases, what happened to the pressure by the liquids? Please give me that answer. If gravitational force increases, what happens to the pressure by the liquids? You can't hear me? You cannot hear me.
Ma'am, he has unmuted, but when he speak, the voice is not coming.
Hey, this is
Okay.
go.
Okay. Gobi, you just type in the chat box your answer. I cannot hear you. Clear? Type in chat box. Okay, children. Then we also learned about the next topic was upthrust. Did we learn that? Children,
Yes,
upthrust?
yes.
Yeah. Midun, what do you mean by upthrust, Midun?
Upward pressure, upward pressure.
Upward pressure or upward pressure exerted by the liquids on any object. And due to this upthrust, what will happen? Due to this upthrust, what will happen?
Per unit.
What will happen to the object? No.
Upward.
Due to upward or upthrust, what will happen to the objects? The
Ma'am,
objects.
will not fall the balance.
Force acting.
Unit.
Yes. So by applying upthrust, what will happen? Either the object will sink or object will float. That means, suppose the object has more density, it will sink. So upthrust will be less. Upthrust will be less when an object is sinking. Suppose an object is floating, then upthrust will be more. Correct? When an object is upthrust is less. Upthrust means
Ma'am,
lifting the
your
object.
voice is breaking sometime.
Okay, maybe I am shifting. I am shifting little bit. That's why. Can you hear now? Yeah, because I am in containment zone, so that's why we are taking class from online. Okay, from home. Others
Okay.
are in the school, so there are some disturbances. Don't worry, we will manage. So what I'm saying that when this upthrust is more, what will happen? The object will float on the water. Yeah, float on the water. When upthrust is less, what will happen?
It will
The
sink.
object,
Will sink.
sink. So that is, so what is upthrust? It is upward pressure. Upward pressure acted. Did you write the definition of
Yes.
that?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yeah. So already given, it is upward pressure acted by the liquid on
Liquid
any
or gas
object.
on an
Yeah,
object.
liquid or gas. Correct. Very good. This is the reason we can have parachute, we can have gliding, gliding and all that. Now we are moving on to how does this water molecules exert pressure. Okay. So you know the solid. Solid, they are exerting pressure on a particular area. Solid is exerting pressure on a particular area. But the liquid is not like that. What happened liquid? By looking at this slide, you will see liquids are acting every part of the container. Suppose you take water. You take a water in a tumbler. So this liquid will exert pressure on every part of the container equally. Every part of the container. Okay. So you can see this red color ball. Red color ball, actually it is a water molecule. That is H2O. It's a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen. It's a mixture of hydrogen. You know H2O. You are learned in the 7th standard acid and base chapter H2O. Yeah. So this is how the liquid is exerting pressure. Solid is exerting pressure only on a particular area, but liquid is not like that. It exerts pressure on every part of the container, and that intensity of pressure, whether the pressure is high or low, depends upon which are the point. Okay, children. Now just look at the slide. At the top part of the slide, you are having 3 molecules are there. There are 3 molecules on the top part of the slide. So all 3 molecules are at the same level. All 3 molecules are the same level. At the same level, pressure is same. Are you getting me? At the same level, all the molecules exert equal pressure. At the same level, all the molecules exert. Yeah.
Can you repeat again? I don't understand.
Yeah, okay, I'll just write it there. I'll write it there so that you will get that point. So this is the nature of the pressure in liquid. Okay, you can write it down. Nature of pressure by the liquids. Nature. Another word you can use characteristics also. Nature of liquid pressure. Nature of liquid pressure. Another word, if you want, you can write it. Nature means characteristics. Okay. Nature of liquid pressure. You can write first point. First point already I discussed. That is all liquid molecules. All liquid molecules exert pressure at every part of the container. That means suppose it is a glass tumbler, it exerts the pressure there. Container, every part of the container. Second point, liquid pressure is same at the same level, or you can say same depth or same point. Each word is same meaning only. So different phrases we uses. Liquid pressure is same at the same level or same depth or same point. This is characteristics of liquid pressure. Okay. Okay, I hope you have completed. So what I'm trying to show, when you in the slide, you can see the 3 molecules in the top part. The 3 molecules in the top part, all the 3 molecules are at the same point or at the same level. So these 3 molecules exert the same pressure. Did you get it? Each molecule at the same level. When you look at that, all 3 are in the same line.
Ma'am,
So
direction.
the same. Direction is that
2 are equal, the third one is different.
No. We are not. Don't look at the direction. I am saying that if you look at that slide, the first one, second one, and third one. All three are in the same level or same height. Same height.
Okay, ma'am.
Why that arrows? What do you mean by that arrows? Because you know when the pressure increases, these molecules start vibrating. So that direction shows that they are vibrating. Okay, so that is the one. So if you look at whether the direction is different, you can see the third molecule is exerting pressure this side. The second molecule is right side. See, the direction is there, but they are in the same level. That's the meaning of it. When they are in the same direction, may be different. That's not a problem. But they are at the same level. They exert the same pressure. But look at other molecules, which is down. All other molecules, they are not in the same level. They are in different positions. So each molecule have different pressure there. They exert different pressure at a different point. So this is one of the important characteristics of pressure. Solid is not like that. Solid, where we apply, only there we experience the pressure. Okay, that is why area. Now, the activity in your textbook, activity 1. You can read the textbook. Okay, it is already given in your textbook. Now, this is an activity. You need to learn to draw this. Draw means table, don't draw. You just draw a vessel. Suppose you have a written exam, descriptive nature, 5 marks questions will come, then this activity will be asked for 5 marks. Otherwise, on the basis of this activity, I will give you the answers. Okay. So what do you mean by this? So you can see a bottle. You can see a bottle. May I just make it big for you? So activity 1. Okay, here you have see a bottle which is placed on a vessel and it is on the top of a table. If you look at here, look at the 3 holes. All the 3 holes, they are in the same level. They are on the same level. So when you observe it, same level. You can see all the 3 holes are at the same level. Look at the distance at which the water is falling. All the holes, the water is falling at the same distance. The front one is not able to see clearly because it is a one-dimensional picture. If you have a 3D picture, you will be able to see. All 3 are thin. So you can do at home. You have plenty of plastic bottle over there. Just try by yourself. Then it will be more interesting for you.
I mean,
Take
that
a
3
water
holes
bottle.
are there.
Yeah. No, you have to make a hole. Make a hole. Okay. First you take a empty bottle with the use of screwdriver. Make 3 holes at the same level. Okay. And then you paste it with the sellotape. Cover it, the holes with the sellotape. Then fill the water. After filling the water, remove the sellotape, all 3. Then you will, if you observe that all the water which is coming out, all the holes will be at the same distance. There won't be difference. So from looking at that, you will understand pressure is exerting at the same level or same point or same depth. Okay. So this is an activity to prove that liquids exert equal pressure at the same depth or same point or same level. So this is one activity. Clear? Okay, children. I hope it's clear to you that point. The liquids exert pressure. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. So we move the... Now, next point, you can write it. Nature. The nature of the next point. Where you have written? I think I have given how many points? 3. How many points I have given? 2 or 3?
2 points.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like a third point, you can write this, what is written at the bottom part of this activity. This is the second activity. This also you can do if you have a balloon. Okay. If you have a balloon, you can do it. So please copy down as third point what is written under that activity. The pressure exerted by water At the bottom of the container, the pressure exerted by the water at the bottom of the container depends on the height of its column. Depends on the height of its column. Column means liquid. The volume of the liquid. Height of the its column means liquid. Because we consider a particular part of the liquid as column, liquid column, gas column. That's the phrase we use in science. Maybe you fill an entire bottle, but you are taking only small part of that bottle, then we call it is one liquid column. That's why the word is written column. Yeah. Okay. And let's ask, without my explanation, by looking at this diagram, some of you can tell me how it is. Gino? Gino? Okay, Gino, can you first say in your own words, what do you see? What is the difference between the first test tube and second test tube? Just you state what you observe from that in your own words. I don't want any other modification in English. Just say in your own words, what is the difference? What do you observe from both the test tubes? Both are different. Some difference is there. Tell me that.
I mean, this water is only less water.
Okay, less water. Then what happened to that balloon, which is the balloon at the bottom of it? Is it big or small there?
Small, small.
Okay, small. Now, what about the second test tube?
It is,
Second test
in their
water
water
is
more.
Water is warm. And what happened to the balloon over there?
Big.
Big. Okay. Now, you told me both. What do you think? Why this difference in both? Can you tell me? Why this difference in the size of the balloon in both? Can you tell me? Say in your own words. No problem. Why in the first test tube balloon is smaller, but the second test tube balloon is bulged more? Tell me.
Because in that water is less. That's it.
So when water
That's
is less, what happened to the pressure? Water is less, what happens to the pressure? Pressure is more or less?
Pressure decreases.
Pressure decreases. Therefore, in this both the test tube, which test tube the pressure is more? First one
Can
or
you say
second
once again?
one?
Second one.
Now you second one. My question is, in both the test tube, in which test tube now pressure is more?
Second
First one or second one. Now, okay, clear? Now, so this is very simple. So you yourself will observe and tell me, then you will learn the concept more clearly. Okay, children. So already Gino has given me this activity in his own word. That is, when you fill the water in two different test tubes, one test tube fill less water and another test tube more water. When you look at the size of the balloon, where the water has less, the balloon is bulged little. That means it contains only little water. But when there is more water, you can see the balloon is bulged more. Why did the balloon bulge? Because it has more water. So height of the water in second one is more. Therefore, the pressure is more in the second one, but pressure is less in the first one. So this is the third characteristics. Pressure exerted by water or any liquid, even gas also will be the same. Pressure exerted by water at the bottom of the container depends on the height of its column. So the second test tube, the balloon experienced more pressure because the height of the liquid column or water column is more. Okay, I hope everyone is clear this concept.
Yes.
This is the same happen Very simple it is. This is the same thing happens with the gas also. You take two
Ma'am.
balloons. Yes.
Can you show the
Yes.
activity first?
Okay. Activity first. One minute. Activity two. Activity first. Yeah, this is the activity first. Yeah. What doubt you have? You want to copy down that sentence? That is in your textbook. Already I have given a second point.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I already given that second point. Okay, children. So this is same thing happens. Same thing. Yeah. This is the same thing happens in air also. There is nothing difference in here. You take two balloon. In one small balloon, one balloon you blow little air. Another balloon you blow more air. So which balloon will experience more pressure?
Ma'am,
Which one will
more
Ah,
bulge balloon.
it's true. More bulged balloon. Why? Because more bulged balloon exert more pressure.
More water.
So same thing happen in the air also. I'm talking about, we don't have to study separately liquids and gases, the pressure. Whatever happen in the liquids, the same thing happen in the air also. So when you feel the two balloons, this is the same thing happens. The same thing happens in the two balloons. That is, that is, if there is less air, that balloon experience less pressure. If there is more air, it experience more pressure. Okay, children? So that is about the liquid pressure. I think we have completed liquid pressure. Now we have left with the last topic. Last topic is related to our atmospheric pressure. So we are moving on to last topic of this chapter. Yeah, atmospheric pressure. Nothing more to say. What is atmospheric pressure? Pressure exerted by the air. Okay. So atmospheric pressure is the pressure exerted by the air. Atmospheric pressure, pressure exerted by the air. This is the reason only on earth. This happens only on earth. Okay. Because our earth is rounded or surrounded by a envelope of air. We have already learned in the geography. What do you mean by atmosphere? It is the
Blanket of air.
envelope. Yes, blanket of air. In geography, you learn blanket of air. So, Earth, at every point of Earth, since Earth has got a unique shape, it's a proper circular or sphere. Everywhere, the atmospheric pressure acted at the same way, whether it's a north or south or east or west. From everywhere, the atmospheric pressure exerts equally. Just like liquid, at every point, atmospheric pressure exerts equally because the earth is surrounded by blanket of air and earth has got a proper shape. It is a spherical shape. So everywhere it experiences. So atmospheric pressure is the pressure exerted by the air. Or you can say force acted by the air. Another way, force acted by the air in unit area. So you can also define the atmospheric pressure. It is the force exerted by the air in a particular area. So atmospheric pressure, either you write this one simple sentence or that way also you can write. That is force exerted by the air in unit area. Okay. So this is the thing, and I also told you that as you go higher and higher, if you look at this slide, the atmosphere only is some particular area. But when you go above that no air, so pressure reduces. That is the reason mountaineers are carrying the oxygen cylinder when they climb the mountain. Correct? Otherwise, what will happen?
There is no
What will
oxygen to breathe.
happen?
There is
There
no
is no
oxygen.
oxygen to
Ah,
breathe.
We are not able to breathe.
no oxygen. Not only oxygen, the pressure of the air exerting on our body will be less. The pressure exerted by the air on our body is less. So our blood pressure inside the body, our blood pressure increase. So gradually what will happen? Yeah, blood pressure climbs upwards, climbs to the brain. It will reach to the brain, then we will have brain hemorrhage. Brain hemorrhage means our blood vessel cannot withstand or cannot control the pressure of the blood because air pressure is less from outside. When both air pressure and blood pressure are equal, then only we can live properly. Now you are a normal person. You can sit quietly, you can do whatever you wanted because air pressure and the blood pressure is equal. So your body is balanced now. Once there is imbalance, you will have BP, high BP or low BP, depends upon it. So when you climb, it is above the earth. So atmosphere become less and less. No air pressure become less. Then as a result, blood pressure become increase. Then blood vessel will break. This blood will break the blood vessel because of the pressure. Then the mountaineers starts bleeding their nose. From nose, the bleeding will come. From ears, the bleeding will come. Through the eyes, the bleeding will come. Maybe because these are the opening, no? On our face, mouth, nose, ear, eyes. These all are the openings. So when brain rupture, inside the blood vessel rupture, our mouth starts bleeding, nose starts bleeding, all this will happen. So climbing mountain is not easy task. So many have climbed Mount Everest because it's the toppest mount we know. So many have climbed the mountain, but what happened? Some of you only achieved. Others must have died because of one of the reason maybe this, another reason maybe high cold.
Oxygen.
Yeah. No oxygen. Sometimes maybe snow. You know, Mount Everest is full of snow. They must have frozen. You know, on mountain sometimes we will have snowstorm or just like we have a
Wind.
storm. The snow will be flying so hard, and you can die because of that. So it is not easy to climb the mountain because we have to take care of our entire body. That is the reason they are wearing a special dress. And the value of our atmospheric pressure, we have a constant value. We experience this much pressure in our daily life. That is 10,000. You have 100,000. 100,000 Pascal. This is much pressure we experience. Now you all are experiencing this much pressure. So atmospheric pressure is this much, 100,000 Pascal. This is the quantity of atmospheric pressure acting on us. Similarly, balancing blood pressure also this much pressure will act on us. Okay, 100,000 Pascal. So this is the standard value of atmospheric pressure. Okay. Okay, children.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have completed this chapter. Already I have sent the notes. So next week you will have a class test. Class test based on pressure only. Force, I know everyone knows the force, but I wanted to test on the pressure. There will be 10 questions I will be giving on next Wednesday. Clear?
Ma'am,
And
notes.
notes already.
First, when we start the class.
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
If you want, once again I'll send it. Once again I will send it if you want. Already I send it.
Ma'am, before you start the chapter, no, you send.
Not before. Just I started force. That is the time I sent. Okay.
Ma'am, can you send
That is the time I.
Ma'am, can you send?
Can you send once again?
Which one, man? Which one?
Ma'am,
What you want to
force.
say?
Notes.
Notes I'll send once again.
Can
Children, since you have, I will send. Since you have online classes, children, remember that every time you check the WhatsApp because there will be messages sent by the teachers. So don't forget. Okay. Yeah. Okay, children, we are winding up the session. I will send the notes. So Wednesday, don't tell me, ma'am, I don't know. I will send the reminder also, but learn the pressure.
Ma'am, when is the test?
On
Wednesday.
next Wednesday, Google Forms. Have you your MCQ started now? Same name, Google Forms.
Yes.
Okay. 10 questions will be there from the topic pressure.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Ma'am,
Okay.
MCQ
Thank
now.
you, ma'am.